Hello again, everyone. So we begin again with Let's Play as Sweden, the new Republic of Sweden, rather. So, basically, when I left off last Let's Play event, I was pretty much at a standstill trying to keep my territories from rebelling, and I was starting to invade the Ottoman Empire, but that was only in its first turn. But I was able to secure 2 territories, as well as take over Georgia, Armenia, and Dagestan in the east, so that I'll be able to push into Anatolia and into the Middle East and Egypt, of course, and thus completely destroy the Ottoman Empire pretty quickly, hopefully. And the main thing that was keeping me from expanding mostly was due to the fact that my navy was pretty inferior to all the other navies, as it was pretty small, and I doubt I'll be able to really do that much until I get a really huge navy in order to conquer all these island territories. So I'll just have to build up my navy as soon as I get enough money and get rid of these rebels in France and all the other places too. So as you can see, look at the map right here, there's quite a few territories that are still pretty, well, they're mostly the recently conquered ones, so actually that's not a big of a deal. Most of them are yellow and green, and I'll be able to attack some at the middle levels, so I guess I'll just advance a turn now, because I don't really have any money, and I've already expended all my turn. Wow, that was a quick turn for England. Like, absolutely no turn, practically. I guess they can't really think of anything to do either. Looks like Spain's moved away. It's kind of a half-baked attempt to try to reclaim France, considering that I have such a huge army defending Paris. I doubt all of Spain's armies and the French rebels are going to do anything. These rebels are quite cowardly, aren't they? Stupid too, considering that I can utterly destroy them now because they moved their army up right next to mine. I think I'm gonna have to let me see what my FPS is. Jesus, only 6. Well, I guess I can try to play the battle. I don't know if it's gonna go crazy or what, but either way I'm gonna try to get everything sorted out here. Alright, so I think, as I remember, the best shipyard that I had was in Brest in France. This port over here. Yeah, it has the largest one, so yeah, they can train 4th rates right now, but I'm gonna actually wait until I can get heavy 1st rates, because those are pretty ridiculously tough. Those should be able to take quite a bit of pounding, and but either way, looking at my technology right now, as you can see, I've got quite a lot of I actually have all the naval technologies right now completely researched. Now all I have to do is just make the next level of naval academy. That way I'll be able to yeah, I need to upgrade one of my naval boards to oh, there's one. Okay, so when I get 5,000, I'll make it into a naval college. That way I can upgrade my navy even further. So, pretty useless far in advance thing, but reorganized procurement is going to be trained next turn, and industrial, yeah, threshing machine is going to take forever. I'll probably assign a different one to that, and have them do puddling furnace. Wealth of Nations, of course. There's a lot of different technologies that you have to research in order to do stuff like that. I think I will repair that place at Orléans, that university at Orléans, and have this guy do separation of powers. That way I can start getting my philosophy more advanced. But overall, I don't really see any problem with my campaign so far. As you can probably tell, I've taken over pretty huge bulk of Europe, and all that really is left is pretty much the remnants of old empires, and not too much. I think England's going to be the only real challenge to beat, actually. The Ottomans have pretty crappy units even into this day. They left hardly anything in Bosnia and Serbia, mostly just mob units. And yeah, on the eastern part, I'll probably have to stay in Georgia and Armenia a little bit longer just to make sure they don't rebel anymore. And then I'll be able to take over Azerbaijan and all these other territories in the Ottoman Empire from the east, and as well as moving down, taking the last territory of Venice, and also these territories of the Ottoman Empire. Then when I finally get France suppressed, I'll move down, take the Spanish territories, move over Gibraltar, and take North Africa, and that'll be the end of Spain after I take over Sardinia too with my fleet. And when I get Corsica, that'll be the end of that huge Genoan fleet there. And then after that, there will be let's see, Crete. Oh, that's part of Greece. I don't need to take that over, and that's part of Syria. Okay. Malta. That's another challenging one to beat. They got quite a big navy for a small country, and they got pretty good navy. 6th rates, a bomb catch, and a 5th rate. Pretty good. I think I may even be better than England's navy patrolling up here. Yeah, that's just sloops, and what are these? Oh, that's a 4th rate. Damn. England actually does have a pretty advanced navy, but it's only advanced as mine, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop the recording here for just a second just to make sure that I can get the lag to respond properly. Okay, back again. I guess I can't fix the FPS, but either way I'm going to see if I can... Okay, I'll have to move this army up. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that should work. Alright, now I'll use this army to attack, and then should be able to fight with the other. Okay, there we go. Wow, only lost 161 troops from that. And of course the French are going to go over there. So I'll put my guys back in Paris, and then, let's see. How much are these guys going to take to retrain? Not much. How about these guys? Not much again. Okay. So let me see how much money I'm getting. Whoa, only 5,000. Dang. I wonder why my money is going down. Let me see. Oh, I think I know. It's probably because of my navy. That's been really eating up my money for quite a bit. I suppose my army is too. Damn, what is this huge army doing here? I guess I was going to invade with it earlier on, but I guess I can't really do anything with it until I get a fleet, as most of these ships are pretty pathetic, actually. Oh, I forgot about this brig down here. Well, let me see about that place that I can invade. I could probably take over Sardinia. Let me see. So, where's the port? There it is. Okay. So I'll land there, and then hopefully there won't be a Spanish fleet waiting for me there, so... Let's see. I could probably take it over with this army. Yeah, that's good. That's not doing anything. Alright, everyone get on the boat. That includes you, too. Alright. Now, let's see. See what's over here. Hopefully there isn't like this huge Spanish armada waiting for me over here, but because that would be horrible. Okay. Still no sign of anything. Wow, I think I can just do it right now. Damn, look at that. There's like nothing in there. Actually, there is nothing in there. Okay, I guess next turn I'll be able to take over Sardinia. Awesome. So let's see, how close am I to that port right there? That should be able to be crushed by this force up here. So,
Aye, aye, Captain.
Let's see. Yeah, I can move up there. It's green, so move my army over to. Let's see, what's the closest port that this place can get? These guys can get to. Yeah, they can't go onto the landed territories right there. I'll have to go to a port. Let's see. I'm not at war with Malta, so I can go over there. It's a bit far away for them to cross over into Sicily, though. Let's see. That's probably the closest port, but I can't go in there because that Venetian fleet is there. So I guess I'll just have to move down to Napoli, just like before. Okay, so one turn to get down to there. Hopefully they won't attack the ship, but they could. You know, there's always a chance that they could, so I'll probably have to retreat all the way over there. That'll be okay, I suppose. But if they don't, then I'll have to. Actually, you know something? Let me see here. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Okay, so I'll just make another brig. Actually, I think I'm gonna kill that brig over there, scuttle it, and then just make another brig over here. Okay. Yeah, I'll just scuttle this brig here. Yeah. Yeah, excuse me, I wanna... There we go. Okay. I mean, scupper. There we go. Now... Huh. So, I guess I gotta move this army down here if I want to take over Corsica and put an end to the Genoans. So, I'll move it down here. Good, one turn. That means it'll take 2 turns to invade. Unless the Genoans patrol around here, which I'll have to take even longer to make a fleet so that I can fight that fleet off. So I'll be able to take over Sardinia here, hopefully hold it from any Spanish force. As you can see, Spain does not have a lot of money, as I've gotten a very early advantage on a lot of these other territories, considering that I have a lot more territories than any other nation. I have a lot of gold coming in, and I have a lot of military power compared to any other, so let's see. So, getting this one trained up, then I'll make my fleet. Okay, I better move my... Actually, I think I'm going to patrol Great Britain, see if I can actually invade in a different way, actually, without making any fleet at all. Let's see. I wonder if I could just come down through the edge of Scotland, possibly, over here at this port. Huh, I don't see anything over there, but I think I'll have to take one more turn to make sure that there really is something over there. But if I take over these provinces, then that means that Great Britain will be dissolved, and all that will be left of them is just rebel provinces without any leader at all. So all the 13 colonies will probably turn into the United States or something like that. And so what about Spain? Taking over Corsica, I mean Sardinia and Corsica, so that means those two won't be a problem. I'll have to move my fleet down here to fight Malta's fleet and eliminate them. And then after I build it up, of course, it's pretty hard to invade Malta without going through its port. It's the only way to invade island countries in this game. And let's see. So I think if I go down, so if I go down here, attack Malta, and then use my fleet to also invade Tunis, I think that's a way I could catch Spanish off guard and attack them from both edges. So I think as soon as France is controlled, I'll move my army down here, use that army that I used to help propel the French rebels over here to invade England, and then while my Spanish legion is moving down here, I'm going to invade Spain, Portugal, and Gibraltar, and then Morocco. And then I'll use this force to take over Algeria, and then that'll be the end of Spain. Of course, I'll actually split it off and then use this force to capture that, and also Tripoli. That way I'll end the Barbary States as well. Meanwhile, I'll take over these provinces. With that, take that province, take Istanbul, and then take these, Azerbaijan, all these provinces and then that. And then I'll split off my forces here, go and march down into Persia. Take over all of Persia, and then head over here, wipe out the Mughal Empire, and then what's left of it, if anything is left of it, unless the Marathas get there first. And then I'll declare war on the Marathas as soon as I think I can destroy them. And I'll just march 2 armies down here, capturing provinces as I go, and then finally linking up with the forces here at Mysore to take over Mysore, and then Karnataka, and then taking over Ceylon. And that should be the end of India. While the conquest of India is going on, because I'll have eliminated all the European states by then, I'll land over here in Newfoundland, and over here, take over Canada, and then I'll land over here in the 13 colonies and take over the US as well. And I'll also land over here in the Caribbean, take over those islands over there, and the Pirate Islands and the other places over here in South America. After all those are conquered, I'll take over Central America, and finally put an end to all of Spain's territories. And then after all that's done, I'll take over all the Indian territories, and then that'll be it. I will have won the game by then. Probably, but I'm not really sure when this game is technically going to end. Well, actually I do know when it's technically going to end. It's going to end at, let's see, so, can't remember how to check the objectives. That's diplomatic relations. Oh yeah, here it is, objectives. So, capture 20, okay, so it's by 1799. Doesn't really matter anyway, because you can continue playing on this game as long as you win permanent, forever basically. So if I really wanted to, I could stage revolts in all these territories and then make a bunch of little territories, because all these territories will revolt and then turn into their old countries again. Like if I staged a revolt in England, then it would turn into England, you know, the United Kingdom, and of course France would turn into France and whatnot. But I don't know. Yeah, it's a little too far ahead to be thinking about something that crazy. So, let's see how close I am to subduing France. So, if I do that... yeah, that's 3 turns away. Should probably keep this rebel army alive, that way it'll go down 1 each turn, that way the next time that it goes, I won't have to deal with yet another revolt. Let's see. So these guys are here, they're 1 turn away from getting everything figured out. So I guess I'll take a look at my provinces, see what provinces I actually can take off of no taxes. So Tartaria, 1 turn, that's okay, I can do that. And then these guys... I can't take them off, I'm not so sure what's going on with them, but actually I think I will put Tartaria on no taxes just for 1 more turn, and then I'll take them off, because I'm not sure if the workers are striking yet or not, so I'm sort of worried about taking them off taxes, as I have hardly anything up there. These guys, yeah, I need to keep them on no taxes, because -4, that's too many. -3 is too many. That spawns a rebellion. -2 means that they're going to what am I going to say again? Okay, -2 means that they're just going to destroy a building in the province. So basically how rebellion works is that the first turn after you've made them angry, if anyone's angry in the province, like this, then that means that the next turn, if nothing's going on, they'll start striking. That will reduce the amount of gold you produce from the province, and then after that, they'll destroy a building that can either be in the countryside or in the town itself. And then on the 3rd turn, if not appeasing them, they'll finally rebel and create about a 6 or 7 unit army with usually militia. Sometimes cannons and cavalry, but not usually. That's usually if the rich rebel too. So, yeah. So basically the safe amount of turns that you can have a territory rebelling is 2. So that means that there won't be a rebellion, basically. They'll just destroy a building, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of it. Okay, I'm not exact. Yeah, the Hungarians are kind of a problem because because they actually you actually don't get that much happiness from them. So they, even if you don't tax them at all, so they'll usually be 0 whether you're Austrian or not. So it's best not to build a school there, as it won't do anything for them. And as you can see, it's not worth it to tax them. It has virtually no effect. And for these countries, yeah, I can't tax them enough to keep them from. Well, actually, I can. Yeah, right there. So that's good enough. And these guys, I don't even have to tax. I don't even have to take taxes off at all. So I'll just leave it that way and get a little bit of gold that way. Now, as for Moldavia. Let's see. Should really be called Moldova, really. Let's see here. Let's see. So I got 4. Oh yeah, that's right. This turn I was going to attack them. I forgot. Okay, so I'm going to just attack Moldavia here. Hopefully I'll take them over. So, yeah, that looks pretty forced on my side. Okay, there we go. Took it over. Good. Last time I actually didn't because I didn't have enough men, and I auto-resolve, so auto-resolving usually does that, even if you have an advantage. I'm gonna actually pause it here because I have no idea what this lag is doing. Okay, back again. Sorry for all these breaks in this video, but either way, yeah, I eliminated one of the things on my desktop, so that should help slightly, but apparently the lag is still there, so it's not going to do anything. God, I wish I could figure out what's causing this lag. It really is annoying. Okay, so I've got these guys here, those guys there. Okay, I should be able to repel this army, keep it from doing anything. Just auto-resolve. There we go. Good, I'll just move back then. Actually, I'm not going to retrain them. Alright, so that's alright, that's alright. Okay, I think I can advance the turn again. Oh, wait! Oh, that's right, this turn I had done that. Okay, everything... Wait. These guys moved, yeah? Okay, they haven't moved, so I better... So, I'm thinking that I'm going to use this army to actually invade England. Let me check out this. I don't know. It's kind of evenly matched, really. Frankly, I have better troops overall, so... So, 6, 15, 8. 6, 15, 8. Yeah, they have better men than I do, but I may have to actually use both of my armies to invade, but I think Scotland isn't as well defended as England, so I'll be able to invade Scotland better, I think. So I'll just advance the turn here again. Actually, wait a second. Before I advance the turn, I think I'll move my army up over here to the port over here, the Havre. There we go. So that's alright, that's alright. Okay. Time to advance the turn then. Lots of lag. Oh, you little bastards. Oh well. Yeah, it's just going to stop me for a couple of turns, but it doesn't really matter anyway, because the only thing that's going to be stopped by doing that is just the island countries for a couple of turns, so it doesn't really matter anyway. I don't need heavy first rates anyway to take over Malta. I think I could just build 5th rates for that, or something else, I don't know. I don't know, I'm not very good at ship battles, so I honestly don't know what exactly is good against what. I mean, I know that, you know, the higher the rate, the better the ship is, basically, and the brigs and sloops are like 17th century terminology, but frankly, I have no idea, so...
So I got a little bit of gold, and I think I better eliminate Sardinia right now because I don't have that much else to do. Okay. Could you guys surrender? Yay! I love it when the mob units surrender. That way my guys don't have to be restrained for 2 turns. That's always good. Alright, now we go. Now I got Sardinia. One of these island countries. Jesus. That is a lot of... I guess I am going to have to repel a rebellion here. Damn. I may have to transfer some of my men off from that force over there, so... Okay, move my men down here. Embark. It's so awesome how one ship can transport a huge 20 unit army. Okay. So yeah, I think I'll transfer some of my men over to that province after I take over Genoa. Genoa is pretty important, frankly. Oh good, I can just land there. Good. I'll just land there. Alright, Genoa should be pretty much eliminated by then, so I'll be alright. Move that back. They may attack my fleet, but I'm not so sure. I'll just build another one if they do. So, let me check out what's going on here. I'll repair that. See what happens if I move them out. See how many. So they both hate me if I move out, so. What to do? Can't move that out there. Well, actually, well, I'll leave that there just in case Hungarians rebel. Well, I could leave these fresh troops right here just to stay here in case they do rebel, which they undoubtedly will, considering that. But I'll be alright because, frankly, the rebels aren't nearly as good as regular troops, so I'll be able to do that pretty easily. Alright, I'll move these. So how am I going to take over Greece? I think I'll move this, so let's see how this is going. Alright, let's retrain all these guys. So how much do they get mad at me if I move out? 6, so I'll need to station some troops here in case of a rebellion. Alright, I'll leave even less amount of men to actually do anything, so... Well, maybe I should stay here for a couple more turns, actually. So, get my men retrained and whatnot. And I think by then I'll actually be able to stay and not have any rebellion at all. Oh shoot, this place is gonna rebel, undoubtedly. Well, I might as well just leave it the way it is. Okay. Yeah, no amount of doing anything will really help this nation to keep from rebelling. Moldavia almost always rebels whenever I've tried to take it over, so... Let's see, what about Georgia? Georgia's 1 turn away from not rebelling. They are going to rebel next turn, so I can't do anything about it. Well, actually, I think I will try. It's possible they're not going to rebel, but I'm not sure. That's a pretty good force. So let's see. With this army, I think I'll take over Azerbaijan, and then this army I'll take over all these provinces and whatnot. Alright, time to scout Great Britain a little bit more. So I'll scout the port over here, nothing there. Wow, there's hardly anything in Scotland. Good choice. Hell, maybe I can invade right now. Yeah. I think I could invade right now, actually. Well, I don't know. That's not very much movement speed. Let's see, can these guys move up here? Oh, yes, they can, okay. Oh, maybe I can attack Great Britain after all. But, let's get over here. Okay, how much is in there? Not too much, so I should be alright if I take over Scotland first. So these guys embark. Here we go. Let's see, can I... Oh, I forgot I have a territorial allowance with them, because I'm allied with them, so... Good. So I can just put my army right on their province and then declare war on them. Oh man, that is evil. Yeah, that's great. I'm just gonna put an army right next to England and Scotland and maybe even Ireland, and then just wipe them out in one turn. I think that'd be a great way to do it. Okay. Let's see here. So I gotta kill that army off and then wait even more turns before I get out of France finally. Took over Sardinia, they're gonna rebel. Gotta take over Genoa to get rid of that huge fleet. These guys gotta stay a couple more turns. What's that Crimean army doing? Doesn't look like anything. Huh. I think they could move out right now, actually. I think they've been in that province long enough. See how long? Okay, 3,000, that's alright. I guess I will have to stop taxing them, okay. Alright, so you guys... Can you move over there? No, you can't, okay. Whoa, wait a second, okay. So these guys are gonna have to be transported over here. I could use that, actually. I don't have a fleet, though. But I could make a fleet over here. So, Sevastopol. I'll make one brig. So let's see, where could I invade with this? Could invade right here, right on Anatolia. Rumelia. Well, I'll have to scout out the territory anyway, just to see where I can and cannot invade without attracting too much naval attention. So yeah, my army has successfully landed in England without England being startled by this at all, so... I thought I wasn't allied with England anymore. I guess not. I thought when... Yeah. Oh well. Since I declared war on the Ottoman Empire, I thought it chose not to help me, and I thought that would keep the alliance from continuing. I guess not. It's just strange. Oh man. No fair. Stupid Spanish. Oh good, they actually went to a good spot. Excellent. You fail. Spanish fail. They just moved my navy over to a great place to stay. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to save my... Oh great, the Spanish have sacrificed themselves by moving up. Oh yeah. Yeah, move up there with your one unit army, Ottoman Empire, and then I utterly destroy you next turn. Fools. And there's the rebels. Oh god, they gotta stay out there. I can't kill them in one hit. Oh well, that's actually pretty good, leaving the... Oh, Armenia's rebelling. And the Netherlands, and Serbia. Whoa, why is Serbia rebelling already? Yet another new town emerges which I cannot pay for because I didn't go on the economic route. Oh well, I'll try to do that after I get rid of these other enemies here. Okay, so how far away am I? Excellent. So yeah. Crush this upstart Spanish army here. Boom. Now I have Orleans. Now I think I'll I think if I defeat this army, then I think I'll be able to achieve enough military crackdown to repress the French enough without taxing them in that way. I think I'll be able to actually, Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. Now let's see. The cool thing about military crackdown is that it'll act as a way to actually buffer the suppression bonus each year, so that each year the resistance will go down by 1. So that'll actually act as a thing to sort of decrease even further the amount of time that it takes to suppress some people. So the Armenian rebels are right there. And I got my sort of third-rate army here with very outdated units. Okay, good. I don't have to leave these guys in here. So I think I'll go out over and see if Azerbaijan is right for the picking or not. Looks like they are, actually. Whoa. Oh, man. Pathetic. Just irregulars. Okay, we are attacking Azerbaijan. Or rather, the rebels who control it. I'm not sure. I think if I defeat the rebels here, then I'll be able to move over there to move back to my province. Jesus. Wow. Look at all those traits this guy got just for that